We had an intention for quite some time to get together a lot of the Grigger descendants so that we could have a recall day. There were two reasons for doing that. One was to have a recall day for those descendants of the Grigger family who don't normally come here and get some information from them about their experiences in the house.
And I always remember Pa sitting out there until his 100th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to come up here from Brisbane to visit him, and he'd be sitting in the chair, be asleep, I'd have to wake him up.
I can remember as a child, around about 10, I suppose, coming down and visiting family down here, and then we used to come around here and visit Auntie Teeny.
We'd come up here for holidays and to stay with what we called Auntie Teeny, but she was really my great auntie.
She used to sit in the chair just next to the door, and I used to sit on her lap. I remember, yeah. That's Clementina.
Clementina, yeah.
I'd come up here and I'd sleep out on the veranda out there in the open. We had a mosquito net over us and had to burn mosquito coils on the floor to keep the mosquitoes away. Night time we'd play the pianola because that was really a highlight here. We could push like mad and play the pianola.
I used to play the pianola, and my mum, my grandma Nana Ferris was Mary, wife of Jack, and she used to make sure that I had a good time playing the pianola.
I'm very proud to come back, very proud that it's still here and that people actually take a lot of interest in it, so it's really nice.
Well, we haven't seen those younger people at all, and that was part of this reason for holding today and advertising it as a Grigger Recall Day, so that anyone who thought they had a connection with Griggers would come along. And those younger people, we didn't know who was going to turn up really, but no, they have some wonderful memories, particularly of the Ferrises.
Yeah, my favourite memory of Pa, which I always remember, is when we used to go to Pa's birthday bashes. Is we used to sit on the veranda, and there was 4 grandchildren in my family, and even though it was his birthday, he used to give us $2 each. You know, it was really, really special. He was a really good man. So, yeah.
As friends of Bankford House, we like to encourage as many descendants as possible to be part of our network, where we can continue from today, we can continue to get information from them. Well, if you don't get it now, you'll never get it. I mean, when you've got people like Doris Jones from Sydney, who's 94, and we rarely see Doris, and she, although she's part of the Grigger family, she's a different branch.
And Doris, your great-grandfather was William Grigger?
Yes. And I can remember my grandfather was John Grigger, the son of that, and he used to talk about when he lived in Bankford House.
This is the original Cobb & Co coach lunch table.
The Cobb & Co coach used to come, and Grandma would provide afternoon tea or morning tea or something like that, and I thought that was really wonderful. We had learned about Cobb & Co when you were a kid at school, but this was a staging camp here. Well, I knew that, and I thought that was pretty good.
What do you reckon?
Well, I'm William and Mary Grigger's great-great-great-grandson. Probably the most amazing thing I used to remember was just over behind me here, they used to boil like a copper of hot water, and then we had a bath next to it, and we used to come here on our holidays, and I remember Grandma and Grandad bathing me out here, and wrapping me in a towel and taking me inside. We'd just go out all day and come back black. And I remember the water like crystal clear, and it was just black in about a minute flat, yeah.
What's it like being back at Bankford House today?
Oh, bit much. No, it brings back a lot of memories, It's very hard to see photos there of Uncle Kenny and Auntie Teeny, and also to meet people like here today, Jack Grigger's daughters over there, and Darren Grigger, who I remember as just a young kid when I was, say, 15 and he was probably 7 or 8. And to see all the relatives, it's really good. I'm really impressed to see what's been done to the house.
My name is Gail Garzamata, and I'm a great-granddaughter of William and Mary Grigger. I love the history of the home, and it's been able to be kept as is. I don't think today's children appreciate the style of living that was required and the hardships that were endured by the early pioneers, and it's wonderful to have something like Bankford House that you can show them, not just read it in a book.
It's definitely an asset to the district, I feel, and yeah, we're very pleased to see it.